First of all, congratulations on the nomination. What does it mean to you to be nominated for this?
Well, I mean, the nomination is really I think, an acknowledgement of the job that first and foremost our players did this year, and then more importantly, really what the staff did. It's kind of like the worst sport to give Coach of the Year to one guy, because it really is a collective effort, right? I mean, it really is. I mean, and it's just a real credit to our staff. I've got a great staff, as you guys know, and the job that they did, and overcoming quite a bit, right, this year, to get their players to play at a high level in order to get us to the championship game and to accomplish the things that we did is a real credit to them and to the players.
Is there anything that you can say this year, I'm glad I did that, or boy, that was, in hindsight, thank goodness I did that, as a coach?
Yeah, I'm glad I hired the guys I hired, and that they were willing to come here, right, and take a chance and a risk to coach with me and to be a part of this. And so I'm just really proud of the job that they did. Again, this award is an award for, I think, the entire organization. I know it's a coaching specific award, and so it needs to be specific to the staff, right, and acknowledgement of what they did. But as y'all know, I mean, it takes a lot of pieces to do a lot of really good things to have success, and it's throughout the entire organization. So it's a credit to everybody here, really.
So in certain circles, like if a running back gets a 1,000-yard season, he often gets watches and stuff for his offensive line to show that it is a team effort. Now, if you win Coach of the Year, does that mean that you have to like pony up for some swag for your assistant coaches? Is that how it works?
I can think of a couple that will absolutely be in my office. Yeah. No, listen, I've got a great group of guys. I really do. They're great coaches. They're really quality individuals, and they can develop their guys, right? And so it really does have, in my opinion, has less to do with the head coach as it does to do with the entire staff.
We'll talk about the other two guys that were nominated. I assume you've got a lot of respect for them too.
Tremendous amount of respect. Those guys and their staff did a great job, and are very deserving of, in my opinion, of the award. But there's a lot of really good coaches in this league. But they've done a great job. They've had a lot of success, and just glad to be in the group with them.
I know this is a strange question, but does it matter to win this? Do you want to win this award? Is it something that makes a difference to you?
Do you want the politically correct answer? It would be great for the organization, and it would be a great acknowledgement of the job that the staff did and that our players did. You have a little more unique viewpoint, if you will, because you were here every day, right? Y'all were here every day, and you saw more specifically. You kind of had a front row seat to what we went through this year, and not everybody on the outside would understand that, right? And so it would be great for those guys, because this is certainly an award that you share with a lot of people.
Every season's different. Every season has its challenges, but now going into year two, I'm going to use a term, quote unquote, easier. Would it be a little maybe easier, less stressful trying to get your stamp on the program?
I wish it was that way. Yeah, no, it's never easier, because and I understand the question, right? But what you have to remember that everybody's trying to get better, right? So every organization out there is working hard to get better and improve their football team and to strengthen their team. So, we have to work that much harder as a result.
What was the toughest part coaching this year?
In what area?
Anything that, I know that you don't want to say that you overcame anything, and you don't make excuses for any of the challenges that you guys had, but perhaps from different teams that you've coached in the past, was there anything that perhaps challenged you more than in any of those other teams in the past?
Well, I mean, teams that I've coached in the past had more experience, that, and that can be good or bad. And I was fortunate in my situations where that was actually a good thing, right? But there were a lot of challenges, but everybody had a lot of challenges too. I mean, we weren't the only ones, but we had a unique environment, and and what we were trying to do very quickly here, and a lot of turnover with players. But the staff was very, very consistent on focusing on the things that matter to get our football team better and to get their individual rooms better and their players better, to give us a chance to improve over the course of the year and get strong towards the end to take a run. So I don't like to talk too much about, because they're not negatives to me. I mean, those things that we overcame actually made us stronger. It's just depended on your perspective and how you wanted to handle it. And like I said, it's really more of a credit to the players in trusting their coaches and having a trusting relationship such that we could turn those things into a positive, and instead of focusing on making excuses. There are no excuses in this sport.
I didn't necessarily mean that to be in a negative manner, but,
no, I
but
understand.
to your credit,
Yeah.
and something perhaps that you're proud of, in the sense that, in my first year coaching here in Hamilton, I'm most proud of.
Well, your success is tied directly to the quality of the people, right, that you have. The quality of your players, the quality of your coaches, the quality of your personnel department, the business side. There was a lot of people that did a lot of really hard work this year to try to help us be successful as a football team. And all of those, I'm proud of all those people. I'm proud to be a part of something that I think we've got a great future here. And I think the reason for that is because we have quality individuals here that are really dedicated to having a high level of success and to maintain that success and to be able to sustain that over many years. It doesn't mean that we'll always be in the Grey Cup. I mean, we'd like to be and win a few. But I think we're on the right path because we have individuals that philosophically are aligned, that are very shrewd and bright, and are determined to help this organization be successful. I'm proud to be a part of that and to play whatever role I can play in that, my small part in that, but to do it with a group of individuals that I want to be around, and help them have success along the way as well.
Sorry to change the subject, but is there any update on the discussions with Henry Burris? Have you had any conversations with him?
We have plenty of time. We have not had any substantial discussions with Henry at this point, but we're fine in that area. We're not going to negotiate, in the media and discuss our plans and what we're doing. And we have plenty of time between now and free agency.
On another unrelated matter, tomorrow Anthony Calvillo is expected to announce his retirement. An icon in this league, someone you had an opportunity to coach against. Tell me a little about how you feel, assuming that this isn't a retirement announcement for him tomorrow.
Well, I mean, if that's where he's going, he's obviously one of the all-time great players that's ever played in this league, and what he's accomplished is pretty remarkable, honestly. Got to be able to play that long and not just play that long, but play at a really high level for a long period of time. Not many players can do that, and Anthony was able to do that over many, many, many years and play at a very, very high level. He's very worthy of all the recognition that he's received. He's a good human being from what I know. I don't know him that well personally, but excuse me, the people that I know that do know him speak very highly of him. And if he is retiring, Anthony, you had an unbelievable career and you've done a lot for this league and a lot for that organization. And I hope somehow he stays involved. He would be, somebody that we would miss, right, as a league, I think.
Would the coach and you be happy that he's retiring?
Yeah. Although the guy that got there right now is pretty good too. Look, I have a lot of respect for the players in this league, and to be a professional athlete. I was one at one point in my career a long time ago in my life. It's not easy, right? And it's a tough profession to have sustained success with, and so anybody that's been able to figure that out, that you have to compete against, it's good not to have to compete against them, but they'll be a quality football team going forward.
Toughest thing to coach against a quarterback like him?
It's just really hard. I mean, there's not much that he hasn't seen, right? And there's hardly a situation that he hasn't been in multiple times, and so that savvy, that ability to understand defenses, to put their offense in a position to be successful, to make the tough throws, all of those things, to make great decisions. Anthony has all that in spades, and so that's why he was so difficult to defend.
Thanks very much, Coach.